by Dan Tom, July 2, 2019, 3:30 p.m. MMA Junkie Radio co-host and MMA Junkie contributor Dan Tom breaks down the UFC's top bouts. Today, we look at the main event for UFC 239. UFC 239 takes place Saturday at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. The main card airs on pay-per-view following prelims on ESPN and UFC Fight Pass, ESPN. Jon Jones, 24-1 MMA, 18-1 UFC, stable info, height, 6 feet 4 inches, age, 31, weight, 205 pounds. Reach, 84 inches, last fight, decision win over Anthony Smith, March 2, 2019, Camp Jackson Wink MMA, New Mexico, stance, striking style, switch stance, kickboxing, risk management, good supplemental info, UFC light heavyweight champion, Judo national wrestling title, 10 co-victories, 6 submission wins, 7 first-round finishes, athletic and agile, creative and dynamic striker, preternatural instincts and improv, effectively dictates range, teep kicks, oblique kicks, hand posts, deceptively effective inside clinch, superb hand fighting, grip disruption, multiple takedown tools, devastating ground striker, always looks to secure rounds, consistently comes on late, Thiago Santos, 21-6 MMA, 13-5 UFC, stable info, height, 6 feet 2 inches, age, 35, weight, 205 pounds. Reach, 76 inches, last fight, TKO win over Jan Blachowicz, Feb. 25, 2019, Camp, American Top Team, Florida, stance, striking style, orthodox, Muay Thai risk management, fair supplemental info, Muay Thai titles, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu purple belt, capoeira green rope, 14 co-victories, 1 submission win, 8 first-round finishes, co-power, aggressive pace and pressure, good footwork and movement, will switch stances, fast hand speed, dangerous hooks and uppercuts, devastating kicks, strong inside the clinch, improved overall grappling, wrestling, transitions, fundamentals, point of interest, the cannon and the king. The main event for UFC 239 features a light heavyweight title fight that has fireworks written all over it. Thiago Santos, who has been on a whirlwind tour of violence, will make his 9th official appearance on the UFC stage in just over the past 2 years. A dynamic striker by nature, Santos can hit as heavy as the hammer tattooed on his chest suggests. With a background in capoeira, the Brazilian's base shines through in his athletic movement. Almost shuffling laterally at times, Santos can smoothly switch his stances, fighting equally effective from either side. Traditionally favoring his patented left high kick from the southpaw stance, Santos will also indiscriminately spin or attack legs with vigor in an effort to mix things up. However, since moving up to 205 pounds, Santos has been more prone to squeezing the trigger more frequently, unloading offense as if an excited 8-year-old is spamming commands behind a video game controller. But in his last outing against Jan Blachowicz, Santos showed the maturity to stay patient in the early frames and the ability to hit devastating counters from southpaw in the third. All in all, the Brazilian contender has come a long way from his criticisms of perhaps being a glass cannon, but I'm not sure which approach he will ultimately choose when trying to line up his shot at the king. Enter Jon Jones. Though blessed with some solid athletic genetics, it is Jones' almost unflinching computing of striking exchanges that has always kept him well ahead of his contemporaries, particularly in recent years. Seldom will you see the champion throw the same sequence of strikes within the same minute or even round, unless that is, he is trying to set opposition up or walk them into something. And being one of the most tried and true stance switchers in MMA, Jones can exercise a plethora of options available to him to help further these agendas. Whether he is hiding behind hand posts or disrupting his opponent's approach with oblique kicks and other leg assaults, Jones is clearly not shy when it comes to utilizing his length. Still, I would also argue that Jones has proven that he is not reliant on it either. Not only does Jones have the aforementioned abilities to navigate exchanges, but he has also seemingly made leaps in his boxing ability, helping shore up a range that most of his opponents risk life and limb to maintain. Even against the breakneck pressure that Daniel Cormier brought to their second meeting, Jones was able to pivot or shift his way into counter-punches like never before in his career. That said, Jones has also experienced his hardest shots when shifting or working within this range, which is what will make these stanzas the most exciting between him and Santos on paper. Next point of interest, Deep Waters 1-2.3 breaking, Jon Jones, Thiago Santos, UFC 239, featured news, UFC, videos. Let's block ads. Why?